Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky and I am really excited to bring you guys this fourth video in this series that I've been making where I'm showing you guys all the craziest glitch slash secret spots that you can find inside the comp playlist. If you're playing comp at all, these spots can actually be really helpful and really useful. A lot of people don't know about them. Along the way, I recruited a few different people. I brought Muscle along, and lastly, I've picked up Bakken for him to show me all of his crazy spots. And this is going to be the fourth video in the series. This will probably be the last video because I'm covering pretty much everything there is. I will only make a fifth video if I'm able to find enough new spots. So if I find like maybe 5 or 10 new spots throughout time, I will make another video. But this is it. These 4 videos together make up all the crazy glitch spots and secret spots that you can use when you're playing in comp. And these will be available and effective until Bungie fixes them. So enjoy this video. And make sure if you haven't watched videos 1, 2, and 3, check those out. They are in the description of this video. And enjoy. Okay, so we are back on the map Emperor's Respite. And if you watched video 1 and video 2, you'll notice that one of the spots that I showed has actually been patched. You can no longer jump up onto this rock anymore. So as I make these videos and as these spots are used more and more in the game, Bungie is fixing them, which is awesome. Definitely what I want. I want the game to get all the bugs to get hammered out of it. But until those things get hammered, it's fun to have some weird, quirky spots that can actually get you some really cool clips. So one spot that I like, again, for super evasion is over here. You can jump onto this rock. Oh, be careful, though. If you're a Warlock or a Titan, you're not going to be able to save yourself like that. But you can actually just land on this rock pretty easily. Shouldn't be too much effort. And when you're down here, if the bomb is planted, because this map is only countdown, when the bomb is planted, you can sit down here and crouch and surprise the enemy, come up the last second, shoot him off the bomb. It's a great spot for super evasion or for defending the bomb. You come back to the back of the map here. It's actually a really, really cool spot. It's right up there on the lip of that. It can be hard to get to. I'm not sure if triple jump is going to get me there, but I might have to put on high jump, which you have to do every now and again. On some high jump and land right up here. Once you're up here, you've got a crazy angle to anyone that cuts through the middle, and people will often plant the bomb there and then come back here to defend it. You can definitely pick up 1 or 2 kills back there. At least I have in the past. So that's a great spot to get to. As we have high jump on, I'll show you this spot in here. One of the bomb sites is located right on that platform. And a spot you can get to, which you would never in a million years think that you could get onto, is the tip of that sword right there. I'll show you how. You just jump right up here. You end up mantling that, and once you mantle that, you can just stay up on top of the sword, and people are not going to find you up there the first time. So here I am, just sitting on top of the sword. This spot is crazy, to say the least. Like you don't expect someone to be up here. Of course, if you use it multiple times against the same enemies, they'll figure you out. So keep that in mind. I'll switch back to triple jump for this spot. This is the last and final spot that I have on this map. It's on top of this rock here. You're just aiming right there. Not too hard to get to. Here we go. Right up here, we got some crazy sniper angles here. We can definitely unload on anyone coming out this door. And people will often be circling around down below you because they will see the red on the radar and they will be like, what the heck? There's someone around here. And they have no clue that you're way up here on this rock. So definitely a very advantageous spot to be at. And we're back on Endless Vale now. I know you might be thinking, this is such a small map. There can't really be that many secret spots, can there? Oh, there can. And there is many, many secret spots on this map, Endless Vale. Got this little perch spot up here. The second spot is just behind B. And there's actually a little ledge right there. And if you can land on it just right, you can actually get a really nasty head glitch on enemies. It's really tough to see. These leaves are actually protecting most of your body, and if you duck down here, you're almost completely hidden. And pop up here, play a little game of whack-a-mole, and just completely destroy everyone that comes from the A side spawn. That's a great spot. A spot that I may or may not have shown in the other videos. We got this one right here. We're inside the side of this cave here. This spot is definitely not the best to sit in all the time, but every now and again, you might be able to sneak away from some people. This spot I just recently found, and I quite like it. We're hiding over here, getting people who are coming underneath us there. And that's everything for Endless Vale. We are now on the map Javelin 4. This map comes up in the comp rotation every now and again. And there's a spot right here where you can actually see the enemies as they come out of their spawn. And that when you're crouching here, the level of head glitch you're doing right now is insane. Like if you were to see it from that perspective of the person walking out of there, there's no way you would ever shoot this person, reasonably speaking. This spot is a very, very nasty spot. I'll rotate over to this rocket side. This spot might be a little more difficult to get to. I often use a sword to secure my foot positioning, but I think you can get there without a sword, and I'll try right now. First off, you can just sit in this little cove right here. It's kind of fun. Shoot people as they run by. They often will see you, though, because you're not too high off the ground. But that's why you can actually jump up to this spot right here, where you can have a little bit better of height on them, and they will definitely not see you up here. Unless they spawn from that direction, they'll find you. So I usually keep my eyes facing this way, and as people circle around down here, I just completely unload on them, and they're usually pretty easy to kill. So that's a pretty fun spot for me, and those are the spots that I find to be very useful in Javelin for. Alright, we are now on the map Midtown. This is the Destiny 2 beta map, and there's a lot of sneaky spots on this map. I'm just going to show you all of them. You'll have to take my word for it that you can jump on them. You can jump on that. You can jump on that. You can actually jump on that satellite right there. And some of these take a sword, so it requires a sword, but I believe you can actually get on this roof, but it's a turn back zone. Maybe it's on this ledge here. I believe it's on that ledge, but you need a sword for that. And a lot of the spots take swords on Midtown, so I don't really use a ton of those sneaky spots. They can be tough to get to, and obviously you can be pretty exposed if you're standing on one of these, but that or that. But it can be a very good spot, and you know, you might want to try them out if you ever get Midtown. It can definitely give you some crazy angles if you're trying to snipe at someone on the bomb. I think that this trolley protects the other half of the bomb, though, but if they do peek their head out on that side, and you're on one of these spots with a sniper, you can get some easy prey from a long distance on Midtown. We are now on the map Pacifica, and there's actually some cool little spots here. If you climb up in here, you can actually get underneath this pipe. This can definitely be a sneaky spot. People who will come by this direction and not see you, but people will definitely see you down this hallway, so be careful of that. I do have two other spots on this map. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get them without a sword, so keep that in mind that if you're not trying to run around with a sword as your power ammo weapon, you may not like these spots very much. That's the spot right there. You can actually jump on this pipe. If I'm able to get there, I'll show you. It's a great spot, but I don't know if I'll be able to without swapping to a sword. I'll swap to a sword real quick, if I can. There we go. Got my momentum to finally stop, and now I'm up on this spot. This is a crazy spot considering that the bomb is actually right there, and if you were able to plant the bomb and stay in this spot, you'd have a big advantage on people. You could probably pull off a 1v4 with this spot on the bomb there, if you did it right. They might see you from that angle, but I don't know. I haven't actually tried that spot yet in an actual comp game, but you'll have to give it a try, see if it works for you. The only other spot that I have on this map is right over here. I'll go up onto here. You can actually get onto that and that, which is great for when you spawn on this side of the map. You can run through this hallway, just immediately jump right up here. There it is. I didn't have to use the sword. This is a great spot for just having complete elevation over everyone. People will not see you up here. They will come through this area, come through that area, start to spot you, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled. People coming down below will definitely get lit up by you. An awesome spot to use. And we are now on the map Radiant Cliffs, and this spot right here is probably one of my favorite spots out of all the spots that I'm going to show you in this entire video. You can jump all the way up here, and you have a crazy spot. The bomb is right there. You can easily clutch it, probably clutch a 1v4 here if you planted the bomb there and were to go up to this spot. Oh man, this spot is great. You can jump up here. If you go a little bit further, you can actually stand on these rocks here. This gives you a spot. You can rotate a little bit back and forth here. You might fall down though, and when you start to shoot enemies, they will definitely look up here. You're pretty exposed from the bottom, so people will see you and will shoot you. But until they find you or until you fire at someone, they will not find you. It is a very tough spot to see, and you have a big advantage for a while there. There are a few other spots on this map. Like there's a ledge you can get on up here. you can actually pretty easily stand on top of that, but that doesn't really give you much advantage for comp. So I'm not going to really go over those spots too much. I try to give you just the spots that I think are actually applicable, ones that I actually use when I'm playing comp pretty regularly now, as I'm doing, comp help and comp carries. If you aren't watching those on the live stream, make sure to check it out. The link to that live stream is in the description of this video, twitch.tv/lucky10p. And I'm carrying people in comp pretty much regularly. I'm going to do it pretty much every day until Shadowkeep comes out. So keep that in mind. And let's hop over to the next map. And the very last map I'm going to show you, it's the last map in the comp playlist from alphabetical order, Vostok. Not a lot of people really like this map, but maybe with the recent discovery of these new spots, maybe you'll learn to enjoy it a little bit more. You can actually hop up here, and you can do this on any one of the these concrete platforms around the area, and it's a pretty cool spot. The last spot I'm going to show you on the last map is, without a doubt, the coolest spot, okay? You're not even going to believe this. Most of the time when I'm streaming and I go to this spot, everyone in the chat loses their mind. They're like, oh my god, I did not know that you could actually just simply go out there. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, how is that a thing? So what you can do is hop on this rock, and you can hop onto that piece of metal right there. And when you get here, you have to constantly jump up in the air because you keep getting a turn back zone. But if you just keep jumping up here, you can stay up here indefinitely. And oh my goodness, people will be shocked to see you up here. They will have no clue how you got up here, and you definitely have a big advantage. You can snipe people pretty easily once you get up here. Land a quick snipe. That's where the bomb's planted. After you fired a shot or two, though, they will see you, and you are a sitting duck, considering that you actually have to keep jumping every 2 seconds while you're up here. So keep that in mind. Once you get up here, you may not be able to make it back. You might have to just go all in and try and get as many kills as you can before they shoot you down from out here. That's all the spots, though. Make sure to I want to give a big shout out to BakenGangsta. His YouTube channel will be in the bio of this video. Make sure to give him a sub on YouTube. Super appreciate Baken showing me all these crazy spots. For 4 hours we roamed around, and he showed me so many more crazy spots than this. If this video gets a lot of love, if this video gets like 1,000 likes, I will 100% make another video showing you all the other crazy spots that Baken showed me. I just didn't want to go through all of them because I wanted to keep this video as short and sweet as I possibly could, considering that there are 2 other videos prior to this one. And, I wanted to keep it very concise to spots that are actually effective in comp. All of these spots that I've showed you are great spots. You can definitely use them in comp. If you go into a private match, you can try them all out, find them for yourself. They're definitely accessible to all characters. Some of them might be exclusive to like hunters with stompies, but for the most part, you can tend to find ways around that and find a spot how to get there on a Titan and a Warlock as well. So I hope you enjoy all these spots. Make sure to smash the like button if you did enjoy this video. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And comment down below which spot you think is the craziest out of this entire video. I really want to know. I want to know your thoughts and opinions. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Told you, dog. You're going against a fucking pioneer. I invented this shit.